She gets in the way of this group and it gets shit. So you just see, gets weird about it.
Press the buttons. Give me the megaphone. That's an album.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
One other thing I forgot to mention about the theatre group at All Hallows Hall, Phoenix, is that it's £1 theatre. The idea is that to get theatre across, a little bit of like Alex's performance across to everybody, make it affordable, so it's £1 theatre. So I mean, it's not a charge for anybody who wants to get involved, but when the performance is on, it'll only just be £1 for people to come and see it. Because I think that's some of the things that I've seen around very, very recently at that place and elsewhere, is that it's just beyond people's expenditure and they can't afford to do it. So £1 theatre, yeah, do come along. I tell you, it'll be a real buzz. It'll be good to see you guys there. Lovely.
Yeah.
Jukebox, okay. Yeah, welcome to Speaker's Corner. There's already a Speaker's Corner group in Bristol already that operates down at the council house or city hall or whatever you want to call it these days. I don't know, but yeah, for me it's like I say earlier, it's born out of frustration really, and I feel I just want to start speaking to each other because it's so weird. There's so many people that I speak to are in the same situation as me basically. They're just being like, we want to work hard, we want to do things, and it's really difficult, you know. And so for me, Speaker's Corner is an opportunity really to just talk about anything that's on our minds really. And like I say, it was really good down the back the other day. We had quite a few people coming and chatting. What do you want to talk? You want to come and say something? Yeah, come on. Have we got any poets there? Have we got any poets there?
A poet.
Any poets? Saved by the poet.
Use one thing. How's that? Can you hear me alright?
Yeah.
I feel like the guy in playing Is there a doctor in the house? Is there a doctor in the house?
Point it towards us.
Is there a poet in the house? Yeah, there is a poet in the house. Now I feel like I've got to do a resuscitation. So from recitation to resuscitation. Go wild, my friends. Be free. You have no allegiance to them or me. Let's run away for a year and a day, down to the woods where the wolf children play, and under the moon we'll make love like this. A rich, rare and raw red-toothed cannibal beast. Agents of free will, spies for love. Don't waste your time handing love with a weight on your arm like a leaden watch. mouthing comfortable lies about the loves you forgot. The demons of duty rejoice as you lie about how you can't leave with a tear in your eye. I say freedom is now. So just pick up the dagger. Don't waste a moment. Don't stumble. Don't stagger. Because the aim of the ninja is swift and sure. His mind is one-pointed and his will is pure. And we assassins don't wait for the sunrise of doom. We finish our work and depart in the gloom. We don't ask permission and we don't give confession. And when love turns to anger, we don't wait for depression because we're ruthless and real. We're prepared to succeed. We know what we want, know our need from our greed. Know that freedom is love, and the love feeds the will. And the flavour of slavery is life's bitterest pill. So give us dry bread and water, no let and no quarter, from the wolves in sheep's clothing to the lambs to be slaughtered. We know, and we will, and we dare to be still. Our lives need no purpose when we live for the thrill. See, we are the chosen because we make the choice. We are the vision and the void and the voice. And the power and the pleasure and the pain are all ours. We write our own movies, folks. And we are the stars. Thank So I thought I'd tell something a little bit more, a little bit more pub friendly. This one, we've had war, we've had energy, we've had the imminent destruction. Well, my take on it is we're all going to get to the edge, and then love will save the day, and maybe it'll be little bit like this. It was the dark before dawn on the last day of time, and in a bardo, a horseman drank wine, awaiting the sunrise to issue the call, break open the seals and slaughter them all. Blacker than midnight, badder than snake bite, death on a horseback, a curse on his lips, with a knife in each hand and a gun on his hips. But just then Charity smiles from the end of the bar, at her breast a red rose and her hair 7 stars. She was beautiful, Babylon, queen of the night. She took death to bed and she showed in the light. Seems even old death sucks for beauty, because she's the lay in the way of the man and his duty. And the sky in the east flushed from purple to gold, but the devil still struggled to break love's stranglehold. She said, just one more time, lover, I mean, what's all the rush? Come warm your bones by my burning bush. There's plenty of time till the crow of the cock, so come back to bed, big boy, and finish the job. And then all day she rode in that tart with the heart, while God waited in vain for the fighting to start. But the sun rose and set, with never a shot fired, while death slept, contented, drained of his ire. And Babylon just smiled to herself as she sang, whew, that's Armageddon, man. Roll on, the Big Bang. Thank you. So, have you had enough of me yet?
Go on.
All right. Well, let's have a little story that's probably close and dear to all of our hearts. This one's a story about. I can't help getting fixated on the fact that you know, LSD was discovered in the same year rediscovered in the same year that the atom bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. And to me, that's an incredible coincidence. It's like you've got the curse and the cure all in one go. Now, the fungus that you make, let's say acid from, the fungus that you make it from is called ergot, and it grows on the wheat sheaf. And the wheat sheaf, in the ancient world, was a symbol of Demeter, the earth goddess, to whom there was a 2,000-year-long psychedelic experiment, the basis of Western democracy. And that wheat sheaf gave rise to something that completely changed the world. You may not think it has, but think about it. So, anyway, this is a little story about that. I woke up one morning, sparkly-eyed and bushy-tailed, and this tumbled out of my brain. Now pull up a few folks and pour me an ale. Lend me your ears and I'll tell you the tale of the apple and the ape and the grape and the grain and the mystical mushroom that storms the brain. The herb of the Arabs and the Incas' leaf, the poppy's panacea, deepest of Greece, the vine of the dead and the skin of the toad, the blessings of Gaia upon mankind bestowed. Now from sea to sand to sky to space, drugs have won the human race. There's drugs to kill and drugs to cure, drugs to cleanse the temple's door, to lead us up the starry stair, pure falls alighting on the air, happy-go-lucky and devil-may-care, where angels dance and eagles dare. Now, first there came the mushroom that blew the monkey's mind and made him wonder out aloud, what the hell am I? Then turning to his friend he said, my God, I just got out of my head and out of skin and out of time. They sang and danced, they rapped and rhymed, and they wove new worlds from words of power, building dreams by inch and hour, until at last the grapes turned sour. And with a start in Babel's tower, man awoke, alone, bereft, the victim of the cruelest theft. A jealous God had warped his weft, and now words were all that man had left. And years passed by, and getting high was outlawed as the devil's work, by pious liars and black-frocked friars who tortured truth on reeking pyres, while pompous popes denounced desire and locked our seers in shrieking spires, veiling our virtues in robes of sin. They were ashamed of the naked God within. And then abandoned to fate by his starry mother, soon brother and brother fell one on another, and war became man's occupation. The soul enslaved for the good of the nation. Progress was measured in numbers killed. Divided and ruled, we lost our will. Overexcited but underfulfilled, we traded our joys for a chain of cheap thrills. And now perpetual war feeds our solid state, from love to loss to fear to hate. The rate of the planet, the imperial dream, the tyrant's laugh and the infant's scream, the rule of law and the law of the gun, and the blood spilt to slake an implacable sun. From the Garden of Eden to our fantasy freedom. Seems the world went mad in the age of reason. The nuclear families are breeding machines. There's a fall at the reins as the master's dream. Idiot kings and their sultans of spin keep waging a war that no man can win, as we keep mining for oil till the earth turns to dust, worshipping mammon, in gold we trust. And the Indians laugh, although nothing is funny, at the crazy white fools who still think men can eat money. And then, at last, of course, the bomb dropped onto Hiroshima, and a mushroom bloomed above that scar. For the goddess wept a single tear that fell upon a whispering ear of wheat beneath the blazing sun, because from that year a fungus sprang, and from that fungus there grew a mould, the key to form alchemic gold, Albert Hoffman's holy grail, a hope when all else seemed to fail. Was the seed of psychedelia sent once more by the mother to heal you? Because from shamans drinking reindeer pee to mescaline and LSD, drugs have shaped our history, and we're all just monkeys stoned out of our trees. And these aren't just nature's accidents. No, they're synchronistic sacraments. You see, these molecules, they're magical. Messengers, free radicals, intelligence intensifiers, Prometheus' stolen fires, angels teaching men to fly, to joyful live and to noble die, to wake up from the dreamless deep and to gather for the hero's leap, to know ourselves as the stuff of stars, unfettered by our mind-made bars of miserable mortality, brainwashed for banality, sold into celebrity, sucked in by the fantasy, wrapped up in our vanity and asleep to our insanity. But perennial philosophy, well, let's just say that that ain't for sale to you or me. It just springs like hope, eternally. The fruit of Adam's apple tree. So try to drop some... Before you drop the bombs, just free your minds, unwind, and you too might find your blow to kingdom come. Thank you. Really fucking